Hey everybody, Charlie R2 here, and welcome back to Pentiment. We last left off, we are doing our investigation. We examined the body, found out that the Baron was killed by a blunt object to the back of the head, and that the knife wound was self-inflicted during the fall. Let's find out if we can see anything else. Guest house. Is Salamette here? She is, or Salamia. She doesn't seem too distraught, to be honest. Oh my goodness. First chin? You're adorable. You have an old man beard. That was adorable. All right, before we talk to her, let's talk to the servant. Nope, we can't talk to the servant. What is this? What's this? A letter to the Baron from Prior Fernick? Baron Rothvogel. Trotzführer Wiederholden. Offered. Okay, it's all in Deutsch. Father Wiederholden. And Unterschwellingen Trog. Man, I don't know enough to be able to translate this. Innsbruck, I understand that. Kearsall. Okay, he will translate it. Let's just read that. My God, Lorenz was blackmailing Ferenc to get him to perform some kind of occult ritual. It's one thing to read books on magic, but few are foolish enough to attempt them, or attempt to actually practice what's written in them. No wonder Ferenc was so unsettled when Lorenz arrived. The Baron could have gotten him executed for witchcraft. Can you tell me what this says? Some of the substances used in these rituals are dangerous, even lethal, and God forbid someone in the Inquisition finds out about it. No one expects the Inquisition. It's not going to tell me. All right, well, you guys tell me what the ritual letter says. I could probably piece enough of it together to kind of understand something, but I'll probably get enough of it wrong to screw myself over. Let's talk to Lady Salamia. Ah, Master Mailer, would you care to share supper at my table? I mean, I heard you're newly single, so yes. I would like to talk to you about my late husband. Did you have something to do with this? You seem very calm. Like emergency manual for a 747 calm. Of course, please lead the way. Sure, we'll eat with her. Thank you, please sit. We're eating little Cornish game hens. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord, amen. Amen. Straight for the wine, I see. Find myself rather out of place here, without the comfort of the Baron. Thank you for agreeing to share a meal with me, Master Mailer. Of course, the honor is mine. I'll share a bed with you, too. No, don't do that. I know you're a rapscallion, but that you can't get involved with this. You must have been staying nearby to arrive here so quickly. It's a terrible thing what happens to the Baron. I must admit, I'm surprised you wish to speak with me. You must have been staying nearby to arrive here so quickly. You're an observant man, Master Mailer. Indeed, I was staying in Innsbruck while my husband visited the Abbey. Quail. Okay, quail. Emmental cheese and wheat bread. Can we eat anything else? Start with the quail. We meant to take a tour of the Alpine towns before returning to our home in Worms, but, well, return we shall. But not as you'd hoped. One thing I have learned in life, especially as someone who's lost someone very close to them, don't say sorry for your loss. Like, it comes through as, like, just so almost condescending, if that makes sense. Just speak to them sincerely. No, certainly not. It is only by Christ's grace that I will see this through. Though Lorenz has given me my fair share of troubles in the years of our marriage, I never would have wished such an end for him, for anyone. I pray for his immortal soul. Oh, I pray his immortal soul has found the peace in death so eluded him in life. Are you married yourself, Master Mailer? Whoa, she's coming on thick. Okay. A woman waits for me in Nuremberg when I finish my work here. Sorry I butchered that. We will be wed. No, and truth be told, I'm not looking forward to the prospect. Well, let's tell him about our wife in waiting here, our lady in waiting. Do you not look forward to the responsibilities of marriage, Master Mailer? Perhaps it's no surprise you and Lorenz became fast friends. Ooh, burn, Lorenz. I imagine he saw something of himself in you. Oh my. He even gave you one of his pens. He must have been quite fond of you. Do you mean to say you knew of his excursions? I hope I should meet a more peaceful end than he did. Let's get right at the heart of the matter. Did you know about his infidelity? Master Mailer, very little of a husband is mysterious to his wife, no matter what he may fool himself into believing. Lorenz was a flawed man. His various infidelities were no secret to me, but are we not all flawed before Christ? What is this? Frumenti? I don't even know what that is. Let's eat some. I loved him as a wife should properly love her husband, but I would not say that we were friends. Woof. Only hope his appetites are not what led him to this end. It very well could have, especially with that note that we saw. Been searching for the answer to that quandary myself. Were you and Lorenz so close that you would trouble yourself so? I fear the abbot and the archdeacon will be led to inaccurate conclusions by circumstantial evidence. My mentor, Brother Piero, was found with the Baron's body, but I do not believe he was killed by your husband. But the situation is more complex than it appears. We're doing this because we want to care for Brother Piero. If not him, then who? There are many possibilities, both here at the Abbey and in town. Do not wish to speak out of turn. Well, we can kind of get on her good side, but she also may be guilty. She knows that he was cheating. She doesn't seem torn up about his death. She freely admits to not being friends with him. Let's act like we don't suspect her. Your husband managed to cultivate many enemies in a short time here. Does sound like Lorenz. He was a man of many opinions and gave them freely to all who would listen and to some who would not. The previous abbot, Father Matthias, seemed to appreciate that about him. This new abbot is perhaps more conservative. Father Matthias was an open-minded man, from all I've heard, a true scholar. Father Gernot doesn't share Matthias's passion for the written word, yet endures the expense of it. To be put in such a position would make any man unhappy, I understand. I wonder what he will make of Lorenz's gift to the Abbey. The gift was the book, right? Wait for it to continue. He had found a book about the history of Tassing. He believed it contained some scandalous details. He said it corroborated fears Father Matthias had expressed, but he didn't share the particulars with me. Do you have a sense of what the scandals involved, or do you know Father Matthias yourself? Do you have a sense of what the scandals involved? Beyond the broad basket of Tassing's history, I cannot say. My understanding is that this community is quite old. Sorry I can't be of more help. I have some education, but I lack my husband's thirst for knowledge. If you find the book, hopefully its significance will be apparent. We're not religious, so we're going to nod solemnly. Do you plan to stay in Tassing long? Only so long as it takes the archdeacon to investigate my husband's murder. Though the circumstances of my time here are dire, I'm in no hurry to return. Let's be an attentive listener. Why is that, if I may ask? I shouldn't. I see a glimmer now of what Lorenz saw in you. You are a disarming man, Master Mailer, and much too easy to talk to. Are you deep in the cups right now, my lady? To be frank, I do not know what will become of me when I return to Worms. My title and residence may be in jeopardy. Lorenz and I have a son, but he is young yet. I don't know many of the legalities, only that my position is at some risk. Well, we can say we suspect she'll survive just fine, or we can say you're in a difficult position, my lady. I will pray for your happiness. We don't pray. I suspect you'll survive just fine. Lord Willen, Master Mailer. So sorry to cut our conversation short, but I fear I must rest. Of course, you've had a long day. With many yet to come, I fear. Be well, Master Mailer. And whatever anyone says of my husband, I'm certain he appreciated your friendship. Sleep time. I should get some sleep or break into the library. We are 100% breaking into the library. Let's go. Hopefully we don't get caught. I don't know how that would look for us, because I'm pretty sure they're going to start blaming us pretty darn soon. What would be the best way to go through here? Church? Everybody should be asleep. Oh, nope, he's here. Oh shit, Mathilde's in the Abbey Circuitor. If he sees me, he'll kick me out. To keep out of sight until he's passed. Good thing he can't see well. All right, let's do some sleuthing and some stealing of books. So we're going to get a copy of the book that... I forgot what book we were going to try to steal. I think it was a copy of the History of Tacite, right? The other one's been stolen and probably destroyed. If I go up the stairs, it's going to take a while to find the records I need. I'll lose some time tomorrow morning unless I turn back now. Let's lose some time. I think it's worth it. Search the nun's records. What's this? Oh, not even going to try that one. On the herbs of Wales? The writer is Cadphalius of Salopia. I don't believe I've heard of him. Interesting, he writes about the butcher's broom. The Greeks used it to aid with urination and defecation. A lot of talk of poop here. This author claims that it can also help with the reduction of swelling. He seems to be speaking from experience. Reduction of swelling. A wonderful hidden treasure for the Abbey. Reduction of swelling, you say? Where's the book we need? Oh, I guess we go up here. So it's just in one of the towers then. What do we have here? A bifolium taken from a larger text, the Mysteria Astra. Not familiar with it, some sort of astronomical text. Seems rudimentary, explaining the connection between astrological signs and the elements and their basic relationship to alchemy. Ooh, look up here. Ignum, terrum, aquium, aurum, and aquium. Fire, earth, air, water, right? Each sign is governed to one of the four elements. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces are the water signs. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, earth signs, and so on. Should I take a picture of this? Or will we put this in our notes? Cuts off there. The next page is about something else entire. Sister Illuminata must be trying to reconstruct the larger text. Given the dramatically different context of the following page, the choir this bifolium came from must have been assembled improperly. These two pages were interesting enough, I suppose, but quite basic. Wait, that's the connection between the astrological symbols on Pharaonic cipher and the elemental symbols on the Vovel. If I turn the wheel to the element that matches the sign, I can decipher the note he left. Excellent. Okay, so we should be able to do that. This is most curious. Historia de Labyrintho Liborium. Count of the Labyrinth of Books. Oh my, what is this? There are letters. Oh my goodness, what is this? This is where we're at. Have we went over here? I wonder what secret text could be hidden in such a place. That must be metaphorical. You need an extraordinary amount of books to actually build a labyrinth. I believe a Bolognese professor told me of a tale of such a place in Piedmont. This is just made up stuff then, but they probably use this as some type of cipher for something. Let's let our occult brain wander. I have to see if I can borrow the book when I have some free time, if Illuminata allows it. Are we taking notes of this stuff? Journal, maps. That's us. People. Glossary. Okay, just in case, we're going to come back here. We're going to look at this again. Oh, we can't look at it again. All right, so it's not going to let me take a picture of it, which means hopefully our character just has this knowledge. Hopefully it's recorded somewhere. Where, I don't know, but hopefully it's recorded. Those are the books we gave her. This looks promising. The Familiarities of the Sisters of Kearsall Abbey, yes. Ooh, we gotta click on stuff. And we can turn. What does this say? Mother Catherine was the first to enter records, it looks like almost 50 years ago. Sister Hildegard from the Goldrich family in Ravensburg, quite wealthy. Looks like she became the prioress after Mother Catherine. Ravensburg, they make those puzzles. Sister Cecilia. Adelheid. Oh, this is Mother Cecilia's record. Wait, she's from the Welser family? That's one of the most powerful families in Augsburg. Looks like her family donates a lot of money to Kearsall every year, more than my family sees in 10. So she comes from a rich, powerful German family. Sister Gertrudis, from Hoff, the herbalist, yes. Father is an apothecary, that explains it. Matilda. Oblate, yes, the nun's cellarer. She came from Kempton. Merchant family that donated pigments to use in the scriptorium. Quite thoughtful. I have to thank them if I ever get the chance. Can we click this? This note says Sister Matilda left the abbey for several months. Why would she go to a hermitage? Seems strange that she's the only entry with such a note. The dates, 3 years ago. This was just before Father Matthias died, which means it was around the time Baron Rothvogel visited. Okay, so that seems to link with those notes. Once again, Cecilia would be the one to talk about it. Should have asked if Sister Matilda about this. Maybe Mother Cecilia as well. Illuminatia. Oh, this should be interesting. Named Angeline from the Capocci family in Perugia. Looks like they have some connection to Kearsall through an old abbot, Rudolph. Family donates money to the abbey every year as well. Anything else to click? Nope. Sophia from Birgitz. Family is poor, but they donated flour. Lisbeth Oblate, she's from Utrecht. Looks like she had an eventful life before coming here, married with a child. Both died. Oh, man. Her merchant family has some connection to Kearsall through the old Kaufmanns of Rothenburg, Ob de Tauber. Sister Margaret. Oh, the blind girl who assists Gertrude. She went blind because of failed surgery on her cataracts. Wealthy peasant family. Wealthy peasant? That seems like an oxymoron. They donated wool and a pasture in Krimmel. And Zedna. Should be good. They donated a fortune to the abbey. No wonder Mother Cecilia and the abbot let her behave as she does. Okay, I think that's it for that. Talk to Cecilia or Matilda. And I'm not seeing the book we came here for, right? If we click this, does that change? Oh, we do have notes. Okay. I should ask Sister Matilda about her stay at the Hermitage following the Baron Rothvogel's last visit. It can't be just a coincidence. I think she works in the convent garden during the day. Can we click on Matilda? Okay, that's the one we just did. The Baron and the nun. I was able to find an entrance to the library beneath the abbey. Mother Cecilia reacted poorly to the Baron's appearance in the abbey. Could she have something to do with his murder? I should find out what their history is. She usually in the prioress's house in the convent. So to risk entering the library to search through the records of the sisters. There must be some clue about which sister was harmed during Lorenz Rothvogel's last visit. Near the top of the library, I found a record of admissions for the nuns. There was a note about Sister Matilda staying in a hermitage for several months after Baron Rothvogel's last visit. I should ask Mother Cecilia. Occult hands. Found a meaning in the cipher. Discovered a Vovel. Acting strangely. I found a letter in the Baron's belongings. It was from Prior Fenric, and Fenric said he would perform a ritual. Widow's Curse. We haven't found anything about that yet. Stonemason's Anger or Archdeacon's Investigation. What does this do? Closes that. A few more pages. Okay. The Flood. The Gertner's taxes, that's complete. Ex Libris, that's us. Do we have notes about... No, we don't have notes about the Vovel yet. People and glossary. Maybe glossary? No. Okay. Let's keep going. I think we're done up here. Let's go to the right one last time just to make sure there's nothing else to click. I don't see anything. So I think we're done in the library. Now we're going to lose some time in the morning, which isn't great. Time seems to be passing with every interaction at this point. So we got to make sure we get the info we need, and then I think we're going to have to point the finger, right? Uh-oh. Ooh, we're catching somebody else come over here. Who are you again? Ooh, Matthew's here. Oh, God. What in the world? Shit. I'll break for the stairs. It can't possibly catch me. I'll talk through them. We can work this out. All right, I just need to wait for Rudiger and Matthew to leave. Just a little patience. Yeah, I think waiting is the way to do this. Which sucks. Oh, man, they stayed here all night. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no, we're going to be found. Andreas, wake up. What are you here for? The books are for me. Ooh. Oh, what are we going to say here? You, of course? No, that makes us just as scandalous as the Baron Rothvogel. But she might not tell on us. I was looking for clues, trying to figure out who killed the Baron. Brother Piero doesn't have much time. He's walking in my sleep. A book. The library is so poorly organized that I fell asleep looking for it. It's looking for clues, trying to figure out who killed the Baron. That's the one we're going for. Quite noble of you to risk the abbot's wrath by breaking in here. The Baron seemed like an interesting man, not that Mother Cecilia would let any of the sisters talk to him. Was he interesting? He had an appreciation for art, which, as an artist, I also appreciate. Yep, that's what we're going to say, not that he was rude. I appreciate art. Could you help me deepen my appreciation? She is coming on thick. I'm afraid if we get into an entanglement with this lady, we're going to get caught and our credibility is going out the window. But I also feel in this situation that if we deny her, she's going to do everything in her power to make us look bad. I don't think that would be appropriate. We'll just say that for now and see what happens. Well, should we 007 this? You know what? I suppose. That seems more interesting. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Andres. I should reward you with a kiss. That's a fantastically bad idea. Absolutely not. I know the answer is it's a bad idea. But it's far more scandalous and interesting to go for it. We got an achievement unlock. Kiss Zedna. Ooh, man, we're going all in. Oh, we're okay. We're going. That's more than a kiss. Oh God. This is not good. Illuminata's coming. Sister Zedna. Control yourself. Hold her finger to your lips. Angrily presents the unpraised middle finger of her right hand. Oh, upraised, not unpraised. We're totally getting caught. This was a bad idea. Oh no, this is not good. She did sell us out anyway. Oh, control yourself was... I misread that. I thought we were going to say control yourself to keep her from saying something. God protect us, Sister Illuminata. Come quickly. Someone is sleeping behind the bookshelf. Okay. We are caught. This will be remembered. Oh well, we're going to have to figure a way out of this one. How did you find your way in here? And why are you in here in the first place? You scared Sister Zedna half to death. I was hoping I could find some clues that help prove Brother Piero's innocence. There are books I wanted to see, and you never let me look at them. It's as simple as that. No, we want to prove his innocence. In the library? What could possibly be in here that could help with that? I'm not sure. Do you know why Sister Matilda was sent to Hermitage around the time of the Baron's last visit? I do, but it's not appropriate for us to discuss any further. You should speak to Sister Matilda or Mother Cecilia. I can't speak with you. It's not my story to tell. In case you've forgotten, you shouldn't even be here. Please leave immediately. Of course, I'm sorry for the trouble. As you should be. Come, Sister Zedna, we have work to do. Old Zedna, huh? Should find someone to eat with. Probably not Zedna. Before we find someone to eat with, though, it is cloister time. Actually, it's probably quicker to go Bailey. We can't go in your house right now, can we? I'm going in your house. Leave me alone. And we're going to do this. But before we do this, there's two more things we see. What is this? Someone was in a hurry to get rid of this parchment. Frauen von Innsbruck. Lady of Innsbruck? The Inquisition is coming. Something Rothvogel. Okay, I can't read enough to know that. Smells recent. Probably wasn't born more than a day ago. Can we read it? We're German. We should be able to read it. Okay. Anyway, that is the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.